Oh, I tap back into the game. There we go. Let's turn in some gunsmith materials because
You don't look too bad.
fucking I have so many of them. I need to get rid of them all before Witch Queen. Let's see what I get. Grenade launcher. I'm not gonna narrate all of them. Shotgun. Oh, I'm not streaming. I should stream over Discord though. I just realized that. You guys can really see what I'm doing. When you said streaming, I thought you meant streaming on Twitch. No.
No.
Yeah. Whoops. There we go. There we go. But yeah. I said, very boring. Now you see why I'm not streaming it on Twitch.
I'm trying to... Thank you, lag. There you go.
So many shotguns.
That person there looks as bored as you.
Yeah, that's the gunsmith.
I wish I could dye this staff and make it red.
I also do need to go check the postmaster every so often, otherwise the game's gonna be like, the stuff that's in your postmaster is going to get deleted. Which is quite bad if there's something good there. So I need to do that every so often. So, you know, that's fun.
Yeah, I think I actually might buy this outfit. This top is just too good. And this staff is nice.
The plus side, I'm getting a shitload of well, actually, that's not a bad roll. Fuck, I don't think that is either. One card Vorpal, not terrible.
You're basically getting stuff for this?
I'm getting stuff, but odds of it being good are quite low, all things considered. Okay, nice, an enhancement core.
Good luck.
I want to see how many legendary shards I end with, because I started at like... Oh my god, I'm definitely getting over 10,000 legendary shards!
What do you need?
Oh god. No, more shotguns.
I want to play Draco now.
It's fun.
More shotguns. At least I'm getting more enhancement cores.
Not gonna get Socialic, that dress just didn't work. Not getting Noble.
I think every 15 I should go check the postmaster.
What do you get for checking the postmaster?
Oh, that's where the stuff goes that can't go in my inventory.
We'll be watching.
Like if I have my inventory, so oh, good roll, but I already have this roll 2 times over.
Stock's always changing.
So you know.
Take too long.
Do that.
It's really funny. Sorry.
I can work with
I just
that.
keep looking over at the fucking numeric portrait. It's like he will watch over you as you
Oh, so yeah, you only get armor. No, you only get weapons from this, not armor. So
Okay, I'm gonna go quickly coquette. I'm gonna go get the
Hi there.
stuff that I can buy. And then I'm gonna go catch that fish so that I don't forget to do it. Because I think I need, basically at this point, I just need to make sure that I place the things that I plan on putting in the room so that I don't cap out on space before I continue going, oh, let's add this here. Oh, let's add this here. And then eventually I'll be like, oh, well, I guess I'm not fucking putting this here.
maybe that's decent. That's subsistence, but who knows?
Thank you, thank you. Anything for you?
I put myself
What do
in
you need?
Division 6 because 6 is one of my numbers that was like significant to me as a kid, so. And I got apartment 32, which is not a bad number either.
It's not.
So many gunsmith material to turn. We've only been recording for 4 minutes. I have no idea how long this video is going to be.
Excuse me.
Yeah, there's a reason I wanted to do this while talking to people. So I didn't do that last time when doing the Vanguard tokens. I'm glad I'm managing to get even more enhancement cores.
How did you get the cores?
You can just get them from doing daily Gunsmith bounties and other occasional things. Like sometimes you can just get them from dismantling legendaries. Oh, subsistence rampage. It's not the first roll I've got of this gun with that. Grave robber's a bad perk. I legitimately don't think I know anyone who actually uses Grave Robber on literally anything, so
All done.
Venture
Let's
does
check.
the
You
exploring.
must have messages.
for those who haven't played Destiny, Grave Robber is a perk where mailing someone
You don't look too
will
bad.
partially refund your magazine.
Huh.
It's
That's interesting.
it's vaguely okay, but the problem is most of the time it's in place of like a damage perk.
I mean, it's much more applicable.
Yes. The only time you might want Grave Robber is if you also have Swashbuckler, with Swashbuckler being a perk where kills with the weapon and or melee kills will grant damage stacks, increasing your damage output. So for example, a kill with the weapon will grant you 1 stack, going up to 5, but a melee kill will immediately grant you all 5, leading to the maximum damage boost for a short period of time. So like Swashbuckler is decent,
Hi there.
especially if you got a melee-based build. Although most people who have a melee-based build will be using the Monte Carlo exotic, but not everyone. Hey, look, there's Swashbuckler. No, those two perks are both good, but they compete. Subsistence stops you from reloading often, and Molekill Clip wants you to reload more often.
All done, all done.
You know what's funny? I have legendary stuff to get from
Sitting out there.
the Crucible and Vanguard vendors. 20,666. Oh god, I've realized dismantling. I'm pretty sure dismantling these legendaries is getting me more Gunsmith materials that I'm then turning in for more rewards. It's a never-ending cycle. Send help.
No.
This
there's
is
no
the
help.
cycle that never ends. On the plus side, we're less than 20,000. We're at less than 20,000 buying Vanguard Gunsmith parts. The only reason I'm turning these in now, for those unaware, is that they're completely getting rid of Gunsmith materials before Witch Queen. Oh, Postmaster's completely out of space.
Up here.
That's not good.
Welcome back.
What's not good?
Postmaster's now completely out of space. Boy, we're going to be seeing that a lot.
Apparently they updated spearfishing, so I'm about to do this.
Good luck.
What do you think?
Oh yeah, I forgot to dismantle the
Well,
ones
I
who got from
immediately
inventory
got the
too.
fish I wanted. That's kind of funny.
Odds are I won't get anything I really want to keep from this. Keyword there, odds are. So it is possible, but unlikely.
Let me server hop for the thing I needed. actually, this was only updated. How popular could he be?
May have been smart to put on some music in the background here, but oh well. Bit late.
You can just put it
It's
in.
never too late.
Did you say I can put it in post?
Yes.
That's effort though. That means I also have to put it in the video editing program and then add the music and then wait for that to export. If I can just record directly from OBS and then it's fine.
Hi there. All done.
Here, let's go to Greg.
So yeah, well, before I started, I had just under 10,000 legendary shards. I want to see how many I end up with at the end, because it's going to be a lot. Oh, True Prophecy. That's a rare weapon. You can only get it from here at the moment. It can't get removed from just the general loot pool. Only available from the Gunsmith end. I believe Dares of Eternity, which I think they, well, it's the games show like thing that you've seen. It was added as part of the 30th
that was the
anniversary.
horse.
Yeah. I had to do some of that last night so that I could get me my last golf ball from there.
Keep your eyes open.
Field, if only field prep wasn't there. Explosive payload's a good perk. Wasn't for field prep. I also don't like the really, really low stability that this one has.
Okay, yeah, that's still cheapest. Alright, Poggy!
Show 'em that
I do like this roll in this gun. It may not seem the greatest, but Vorpal plus 4 times is actually pretty good against champions. Because Vorpal does extra damage to champions, and 4 times, you know, rapidly landing precision hits return bullets to the magazine. So if you're using that on a champion,
even for a crit.
like a stun champion, you can get a shitload of bullets back.
That's interesting.
Yes.
Oh yeah, shout out how full auto trigger system's going to become an almost useless perk on a lot of the primary weapons because of the fact that they're adding, as a saying, they're adding full auto to all guns that are, well, to all primaries that are semi-auto. Like a saying you can toggle in the menus. Oh, that's actually a pretty good PvP roll for this gun. If one of these were a stability increase, then this would be basically the god roll. Still a pretty good roll, but it's not the god roll, like super god roll. Oh, it's also not under pressure. So under pressure, high impact reserves work really well together because both of them operate based on the low magazine size.
Goodbye.
So the lower you are, which if you're using a fusion rifle on Crucible, you always spawn with 2 shots. So you're always going to have the effect of high impact reserves and under pressure. I actually used that fusion rifle when I streamed PvP the other day on my hunter. Which you may or may not remember, I was pretty decent with it.
Yeah, I remember a bit.
The recording's been going for 14 minutes. Oh, yeah, another True Prophecy. Will I get a god roll? Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention, you can get these weapons if Zur sells them in his legendary like inventory stuff, which is not the most common thing for him to sell a certain weapon, but it is possible. No, this one's getting
Possible
buffed by
if you
getting. Or was that?
So it's possible if you believe.
Perhaps. But yeah, this gun, Dire Promise, is actually technically, well, it's getting mostly buffed in the next update, where it's getting boost to range and stability, because it was a former 150 hand cannon turned into a 140 without consideration for stat changes. Because back when Beyond Light launched, they changed all 150 hand cannons into 140s, except for Sunshot, the exotic one. That's the only one they didn't change.
Done, all done.
Guess that makes it a unique trait amongst. It's not its only unique trait, but that's like a unique trait of it.
Guardian.
I miscalculated. I mean, I still have a lot of material to go through. I'm at 14,000 just about now.
I'll be pulling for you. If I remember.
Okay, okay. That can't be right.
That guy was zooming.
Yes.
No. 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 That's not a bad roll, but I have ones I like better. No. I think I have this roll, funnily enough. Oh, that's actually tracking module cluster bomb. No impact casing, 0/10. Grave robber rampage, no. That's a pretty good roll there. I think I already have it though.
All done, all done.
Oh, this actually works well as to red.
You don't look too banged up.
Good news, there are about 13,000.
Making progress.
Given that I started at about 26,000, we're about halfway done. And it only took 18 minutes. Oh boy. Ooh, surplus adrenaline junkie. That's not the worst combination. I like surplus. Actually, no, they don't really go like they don't really. I like both the perks. They just don't really go well together because surplus gives you increased handling, reload, and stability for each fully charged ability, and adrenaline junkie gives you. It's basically the grenade version of a swashbuckler that I mentioned earlier. Meaning, if you get kills with the gun, you'll get stacking damage boost, but if you get a grenade kill, it'll immediately go to like the top stack of a damage boost. But since surplus, since the grenade is an ability, you will lose some of the stability and handling and reload speed.
Are you trying to get a particular gun?
Not really. It's just if there's a decent roll, then I might keep an eye out. That I'm keeping an eye out for. It's a shame that this fucking linear fusion rifle has Rampage, which is a good perk, But this is a linear fusion rifle. This is a heavy weapon. You're not going to be using it against trash mobs. Be better if I had something like firing line. But that's actually a really good roll if it wasn't like a linear. So I gotta get rid of it.
Rhythmic physical expressions. Well,
So who won?
I'm gonna have so many enhancement cores after this. I already had a lot, but this is just helping.
I'll be
Now
pulling
to
for
go
you
over to the
if I remember.
the postmaster. Oh, that's a really good PvP role, but I think I already have it, and I don't like snipers in PvP. I'm not
Yeah,
really
just
big on
move around a
snipers in
lot,
this
right?
game. What was that?
You have to move around a lot.
Yeah, like there are times where I've done great with a sniper, but I'm just not the biggest fan of snipers in this game in PvP. I said I think I have that role somewhere. Let me double check before I get rid of it. Oh yeah, moving target snapshot. There we go.
This is no time.
It actually looks cute.
For a second, I thought you were talking about the sniper rifle. I'm like, wait, what?
No, no, I'm talking about the outfit I made.
Oh, you know, I figured. I just like, because I wasn't really looking. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, I already have moving target snapshots, so I guess I can get rid of that one.
What do you think, Bree?
Checking.
Give me a second. I'm trying to get this to move.
God,
but I'm
underdog.
just
A
gonna have
perk
to
so
fucking
bad
stop
they're
being
literally
lazy
not
and
putting
move the
out
whole
any
thing
more
down so I can move
guns.
it.
You already have that roll. Like the underdog. A perk so bad they're literally not putting on any more guns for the foreseeable future. I literally don't know of a single person that used underdog for anything.
Why was it bad?
Basically, it increases, I think, your reload and handling when your health gets lower, question mark.
the warlock.
I'm not the biggest
Too
expert.
risky.
Mark my words.
Yeah, it's not great. I want to see if I can find a
Let's go.
Everything's still there.
gun here that uses it.
Okay, let me float these really quick and then I will look. I'm sorry.
This is no time for politics.
You want to listen to some music while we work?
I'm sure there was a year one weapon that had a
Can't buy everything.
Weren't you just here?
underdog.
Orcsy did
Is that an
not-
SMG?
Shit.
No. Oh, there it is. Underdog. Yeah, boost to reload speed as your health gets lower. Not very good.
Look at them.
Yeah.
Porksy's a bit okay. I'm gonna move the room. Just remove.
You don't look too
Porksy.
banged up.
Put it back in the inventory. Those two look fine though.
Like, the only perk like that which I've ever seen be okay in terms of usage is the, Eye of the Storm, which increases your accuracy and stability as your health gets lower, which is pretty good for dueling in PvP. But I still don't really like that. Like, I can understand why people like it, but it's not a perk for me.
I probably could have moved them a little bit further
Yeah,
back,
makes sense.
even if it meant that their feet clipped. Let me try that.
Don't get burned.
just have to deal with this first.
We're at less than 10,000 gunsmith material, baby. Woo!
Checking, checking, checking.
Why did you have so many in the first place?
Because I never really turned them in. This is why. Like, you didn't really get anything amazing from them. Like, I've gotten maybe 1 or 2 Make that a third roll that I'd actually kind of want to keep, because this is a fucking fantastic roll. Hold up. Opening shot, explosive payload with accurized and a stability master. I can work with this. I don't normally use hand cannons. I don't like hand cannons, but this is a good roll.
As soon as you're complaining about your balls, you get this one.
I fucking manifest it. Happens with shinies too. We know this, and alphas. Yeah, let me just take that out so I accidentally get rid of it.
Sign, please.
And I'll store that in the vault, even though my vault's... Hilk, underdog. I said, terrible perk. Oh, that's a really good combination for that sidearm. Holy shit. Under pressure, high impact resource. I was
Wait,
just talking about
Why
that
does that look
combination.
like a Nerf gun?
Nerf or nothing, baby. Live it now. Yeah, I might keep that just because that's a very, like, nice combination. Oh, I don't have enough primary space.
Why don't they do something?
Well, my vault is, like, super full right now. The reason is I'm waiting until, Witch Queen to empty some shit, because, they're gonna be overhauling Gunsmith, which is why they're, getting rid of, the Gunsmith material.
That's got to be enough.
And one of the things that they're doing is making so that dismantling weapons and stuff gives you gunsmith reputation.
Oh, that's
I want to know
interesting.
who's in charge.
Yeah.
Not
Holy
sure
shit,
how
the
that
roll's
works.
identical. Looted barrels, steady rounds, heating up, and rampage. If they're identical, then I don't need a second one.
Do you think that's good enough, or do you think the pork
Checking,
sea is too
checking, checking.
noticeable that it's floating?
Confirmed.
I think the
Thank
porks
you.
looks fine.
Thank you.
Okay.
But yeah, as you can see, there have been like 2 or 3 rolls of weapons that I've wanted to keep. And I've turned in so many gunsmith materials.
Can you keep as many as you want, or what happens?
Technically, I can keep as many as I want, but I'll keep as many as my vault would allow. But yeah,
Steadily decaying orbit. Maybe another 20 years. We'll do it. Just watch. Light doesn't grow.
I don't think I need this one. I made this panel stuff in here just because I need the space. God, I used that a lot in stuff.
Okay, I think Justinian is fine too. Could probably move him a little bit then. Let me do so. And I'll move those 2 back to where they were. Oh my god. Okay, it's fine.
I just want to know who's in charge.
So who won?
Anyway, back to gunsmith material. Oh, I just realized I can see how much legendary shards I have in this menu. Damn, I'll wait it to be a surprise. I have 10,599 so far. The fact that I have this much makes me making fun of Yang for only having like less than 100. That explains why I would do that. It'll be like, how the hell do you have less than like 200 legendary shards?
Keep it loaded.
I can just buy these gloves. Interesting. Gosh dang it. Again, these gloves are good for casting, but the healing ones suck. It's so annoying.
There we go.
I can't
I
make
just
this
got a little
for healer.
Justinian.
I am now Sag.
Okay, what was the outfit you were coming up with? I'm so sorry.
I can't use these gloves for healer, sadly. I found some really cool gloves.
But you can use them for healing. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
It's a Carby outfit.
All done.
I like I think the shoes and gloves work, but I'm not sure about the top and skirt yet.
Yes.
You don't look too banged up.
Do you have that top?
Actually not sure if I have the casting top.
This is like one of the last things I need to do before the Witch Queen comes out.
I do have the top, actually.
Make us proud.
Another
These gloves
opening
inside.
shot explosive payload? Hello? It does have a different masterwork in a second column perk, but like, damn.
Stick as many missiles in it as you like. It's still
I think I prefer the other one though.
They can't mess
Just
with
slightly.
us.
strength in life.
Oh, it's my favorite perk on a sniper rifle. Frenzy.
I listen to music while
Oh, hello.
Frenzy is a very good perk. It's just not really a sniper rifle perk.
She said this is our new priority.
Hi there.
Oh, hello, god roll for this gun that I technically already have god roll for. Oh, it's almost god roll. If I had accelerated coils, maybe god, but it's damn close. Plus, I already have it, so
Yo? This actually works as a caster version of my healing one.
What I wear?
No, well, at the top, yeah, but look.
Yeah, it
All
does.
done,
It
all
looks
done.
pretty good. I fucking hate this. I'm suffering. It won't fucking place.
Sure, Guardian.
I don't know why I like these gloves so much, they just work really well. It's kind of like those PvP ones that you have. A bit different.
in me or Bree.
Me.
For Bree.
Oh.
Guess you fucked up and somehow floated these things. What is this happening?
Keep it loaded.
Oh my god.
These orders are all wrong. Let's go.
No.
Yes.
Fenchurch does the explore.
Checking.
Clown cart, full cart, hold on. Damn it, almost. If I had spike grenades, that'd be fucking fantastic, but it does not. Almost a god roll. Big Sag. Either
Oh, this doesn't look bad either.
we are almost done.
So who won?
We have 4,676 left, so that's about three or four more ventures to the Gunsmith. Then I have to get shit from the Crystal guy, and the Vanguard guy, and the Gambit guy.
The guy.
Oh yeah, and the clan lady. Unfortunately, we will not be able to. We will not end on reputation rank 420, which is big sad, but I will be sure to point out when we get there.
Stay out of sight.
Ooh. Oh, this is nice.
Vanguard chain
something.
reaction.
Oh, that is nice. That's a belly
Ooh,
axe.
that's not bad actually.
This is the Chandler's Fest.
Oh. That's a...
Vanguard chain reaction is fantastic, but the fact is, as a weapon that's not necessarily designed for boss
Finally
damage,
fucking fixed it.
then I don't really need the spike nades. I think I prefer just high those ones. Also, hello Scathelog with surplus and multi-kill clip. That's
What's
another
that
good
do?
roll. Multi-kill clip is reloading grants increased damage based on the number of rapid kills beforehand. So basically, if you get one kill, then it's like a 17% damage boost, 2 kills a 33%, and 3 kills a 50% damage boost if you reload after those kills.
Oh, so basically it's incentivizing you to kill more.
Basically, it means if you get 3 kills and reload, you have an extra 50% damage. It's really, well, for a short period of time, it's really good. It's not as good in Crucible. In Crucible, you prefer just standard kill clip, which is you get 1 kill, reload, and you get a 33% damage boost. But both are good perks in their own right. But that surplus multi-kill clip is not a bad combination.
All done.
Let's get you back out there.
Someone tells me I'm going to need to do another video like this soon-ish when they overhaul the Iron Banner system and get rid of Iron Banner tokens. Because someone tells me they're going to do that.
This is Selik, Bree.
Yo, rank 420! Yo, nice!
This is PvP, isn't it?
Get
What
crunk!
is it? The Thaliox? Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, now that we hit rank 420, goodbye.
Rest in peace.
Okay, I'm guessing I'm getting another
Oh,
person,
this
I
is
think.
an interesting mix. Icon,
That's not too
Lizard,
bad.
Corso.
Nice and quiet.
The chest is so sad, look at that.
Checking.
Yeah.
It's damn. Actually really good. No, not really. That's not really good though. Steel prep full court, no. Outlaw demo, meh. Surplus wellspring. Not a terrible combination. Outlaw frenzy, also not bad, but not feeling it right now. No. 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 Nope.
All done.
There we go, maybe one. We got our last Gunsmith trip now, and then we go to Zavala and Shax and potentially the Drifter, but I don't entirely remember. Unless the game says the postmaster's completely out of space, I may as well just go until my gunsmith material are all expended.
Yeah, might as well just fill it up.
Fill her up, baby. Oh, 666, that's funny. All planned. You know, when they get rid of a full auto trigger system, I wonder what they're going to replace it with on a lot of weapons. That's what I'm curious of. Like, the weapons already have it. What are they going to replace it with?
Full auto?
Yeah, the perk for full auto, because as I said, they're making it a not perk. They're making it a setting that you can toggle on and off. All planned 69. Nice.
Done.
All part of the
Okay,
plan.
Right, time to make another mirror in the bathroom.
Unfortunately, we still have more to turn in, so well, we will not have 69. We're gonna have 0, but
Checking right now.
we landed perfectly on 69. Overflow explosive payload, also not a terrible combination of perks for this gun. I don't get why they'd give kill clip to a fucking rocket launcher. Hello? No distractions, firing line. Pretty good for PvE damage if something requires that. Hey look, Grave Robber Swashbuckler. There's the combination I mentioned earlier.
Thank you, thank you.
You don't look too banged up.
I would say that's all of our gunsmith material, but technically we've got some more that we have to get from Crucible. Well, we should have done this first, but you know.
Guardian. What do you need?
Oh no, this also gives armor, so... I don't think armor gives gunsmith material, but I could be incorrect there. Very rarely will this armor be a good roll, so... Yeah, these all expire at the end of Season 15, so I mean, I may as well. It's free shit, right?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, I'm mostly getting
Ooh.
armor.
Hmm.
Oh, this does give gunsmith material. Okay.
That doesn't work, does it?
As I said, I should have done all these first then.
What doesn't work?
This.
No.
It doesn't touch the wall. And it's not close.
Be safe out there, Guardian.
I'm not finished with usually shacks.
Yes. Goodbye.
Greetings.
We must stay in the light.
Actually looks well.
Remember that. The fallen on Europa won't let up. So neither will you. Self-pity is not the path forward. This is the birth of command.
Ah, one of our brightest returns.
Postmaster's out of items. I need to go there now.
Cryptoarchaeology is like agriculture.
This video's gonna make it over long.
Welcome
God.
back.
I'm gonna leave some things in here just so I can then compare them to stuff in the vault that I have in the vault later in case they're a better or worse roll or not. But that'll be off
Okay,
video
I think that works for what it is.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
since it's already taken a while.
Bye.
I have a lot.
Yeah, and I still have more Gunsmith material to turn in because of the shit I'm dismantling from Shax and Zavala and the Drifter
One
and
of our
potentially
brightest returns.
Hawthorne. So yeah, now we check the Drifter, see how much shit he's got for us, if anything. I think Hawthorne's gonna have a lot, unless it doesn't stack per week or not. If it stacks per week, then oh boy, there's gonna be a lot of shit there built up.
Hey, look alive, hotshot.
Oh, I have nothing here. Good. Good, good, good.
Hurry back. Gambit's away.
Good for now.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna be doing Gambit until next season, so. Gambit's getting a big rework going into next season because of how people are always complaining about it.
Yep.
Oh, random. Okay, good. That doesn't stack. That doesn't build up. Okay. Good. If that built up, I was going to be very scared, but it did not. But yeah, we're almost done. And as I said, I am not turning in my Iron Banner tokens yet. That'll be whenever I need to for the Iron Banner rework.
Goodbye.
That's a good hold though.
That's it. I said that I would wait until I was off cam to do the turning in. Oh well, check comparing rolls to stuff. The stuff in the Postmaster to the stuff that's in my vault. The only issue with that is I'll then for stuff I dismantle, I will then get a gunsmith material. What's what I'm saying? I'll then get gunsmith material that I'll have to turn in again.
I am heading to Sarge for a moment, but
I mean, I know I already have a
really need to
triple
start
tap.
gathering if I want to get all this done tonight.
Like I know I already have a Vorpal triple tap.
Good.
Ikelos head cannon.
And then my apartment will be done, and I can fucking stop thinking about it and fucking with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wow, position in Q1. Thanks, game. So, no one's voted in several hours, but I have been refreshing. Curtain Call is appearing to be the winner, but I will give it, even though no one's voted for several hours, I still am gonna give it until I wake up tomorrow, just in case like someone like notices it in the morning or something.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Is my triple tap Vorpal on someone else? I think it is. Or is it just in someone else's postmaster as well? No. Oh no, I think that's my only triple tap Vorpal. Must be a reason I'm keeping a hold of it then. Oh, I'm keeping a hold of it in the postmaster because my vault's basically full. Right, right. Anyway, no, I like to. See, Ikelos with subsistence demo. Let me equip this one and I compare it to the one that's in the postmaster.
And feeling good is better than not.
Yes.
Okay, that one has better handling but significantly worse stability.
Technically, if we really wanted to, I could gather all of this on Sarge, because there wasn't FC buffs anyways. And then I could just go craft in your house. But I'm not going
You could.
I could. You know what? I might as well. I'm already here.
I'm crafting in your house.
Yeah?
Minecrafting.
What I would be doing.
Mining away.
Crafting away.
What is the
I'm gonna try and be smart about it and do like I'm going from top to bottom, but I'm gonna do everything in the shroud first that I see, and then everything in Thanalan, and then everything in Lanashka. Because most of the time I can get away with not teleporting if I really wanted to try and save Gil.
Yeah. Much as I like these carbuncle ears, I don't think it's worth buying out right now.
No, death adder having 95 refills.
Oh, but now her head looks empty.
Head empty. Of course I crit. Sorry, I call it a crit, but I only needed 4, so I'm like literally going for what I need and that's it. I guess extras I'll just sell, so it's fine.
Oh boy, I can totally see that headpiece on me.
Yeah, I think I have a no distractions firing line shepherd SWAT. Oh, and I have an outlaw firing line one. I think no distractions may actually be slightly better. Because outlaw is good, but outlaw only really procs on lower targets, and if you're using firing line on a sniper, odds are you're using it for boss damage.
For the sniper rifles?
Yeah, odds are you're probably using one for boss damage or high health enemies, of which outlaw will not be the best play there. I'm pretty sure they have the exact same arrow perks. No, one has, I guess it's the
Oh, this is the one I need 81 of. That's a big oof. I'm gonna be here for a while.
It's not bad here.
again, what is it's between the masterwork. One has stability, one has range. I think stability is slightly better in the long run. Because sniper rifles already have good enough range, so you don't really need like turbo range on a sniper rifle like that. At least that's my opinion of it.
Wait.
Okay, I guess it's not gonna take that long because I already have 24 out of 81.
That's not bad.
It's not gonna take me as long as I expected it to. Because of my gear and stuff and it being lower level harvests.
Damage range tap
Well,
is
instead
so
of getting
good,
high
but
quality gathering, they made it so that you know that your perception affects the. It's called Gatherer's Boon.
Yes.
So there's
Yeah.
a chance you'll get 2 instead of 1 of what you harvest, which kind of makes more sense than getting high quality if they're gonna remove it.
I'll just leave them here.
You know what I
It's
mean?
not
It's like,
decent.
oh, an extra chunk came off when I struck it, kind of thing.
God, I accidentally left a lot of fucking stuff in the postmaster on my warlock.
A lot of good stuff.
I say I'm gonna swap out my warlock for the end of this because of pull the stuff in the postmaster and then turn it in. I guess. I totally forgot I did some Dares of Eternity last night to get that up to get the golf ball from that. So I completely forgot.
Excuse me.
And then, yeah, I don't need this ghost fragment because that's getting sunset.
I'm at 65.
So are all these expunge corrupted key codes. I have 8 finest matter weave, which is basically just 8 enhancement cores that I can use during the campaign of Witch Queen. Well, 8 enhancement cores that I can get from killing mini boss and shit.
69. Too bad I need 81 of you, so I ain't gonna just not gather what I need.
Checking. Transfer.
Got 2 extra. Alright, Granite is done. Next is in the Shroud. There's East Shroud, which I think I can get to from here. Yes, I can.
Done. Anything for you?
First trades in goods.
That's
with
blinding,
hearts,
ambitious
guns,
adrenaline junkie. That's not terrible. I mean, yeah, you're generally not using blinding grenades to kill people, but if you do, then that means, well, if you get a kill with a grenade, that means you can use the blinding
And then I
grenades to
also
kill
have North
people.
Shroud that I need to go to. Sorry.
Wait, what can you use to grenades?
Blinding grenades aren't often used to kill people, but you can use them to kill people if you have a damage boost and stuff. But yeah, guess we're gonna turn in the rest of these gunsmith material that I get.
See, and no money spent. Because I should do this for everything, honestly.
Oh my god, we're so close to the next gunsmith rank. That's funny. We're that close. At least we're with our warlock, we're that close. Maybe if I find one thing to get rid of. Because yeah, if we're that close, I want to find one thing that I can disappear from the vault. God, if enough people watch this, I'm probably gonna get laughed at for the mess that is my vault. I'll say it. It's gonna happen. I don't need this hunger. I've got better roll.
Let's get started.
We got a crappy scout as our last weapon. Killing with kill clip. I mean, that's a good PvP roll, but scouts are not really the in thing in PvP, especially not this fucking scout rifle. I don't really like the base stats on the scout rifle anyway, so goodbye. Maybe turn the remaining ones. And hey, there we finally turned in all of our gunsmith materials. Yay! Hooray!
I'm
And that was
going
over an
the
hour long.
Fashion way, which is going instead of teleporting.
And that was over an hour long, so time to end this recording.
That's not the worst.
The most
been worse.
fun thing. I mean, true, but it's still over double length when we turned in all of our fucking Vanguard tokens, so it happens. But yeah. Bye bye.